Everybody knows what's coming. Hurts. Can he get in? He is. Touchdown.
I'm convinced that Eagles running backs get paid extra to fall down on the 1 yard line, and I can't be convinced otherwise. Week 11 of the NFL season kicked off with the Red Scare taking on the Eagles in the mean streets of Philadelphia. And I'm going to be honest with you, this was not a fun football game. My wife, who knows very little about football before the game, said it was going to be a bad one, so blame Mrs. Finned Up. The first drive of the game looked promising for the Eagles offense, but it stalled out and led to the first of many missed Jake Elliott field goals in this one. I'll touch more on that in a bit. After back-to-back punts, the Commanders took control of the ball on their own 42-yard line, and with a big catch and run from Austin Eckler and 3 straight runs from Brian Robinson Jr., they punched it into the end zone to go up 7-0. And if you thought to yourself, like I did, that this would be the start of some offense from both teams, you'd be wrong, you big dumb idiot. I'm just kidding. You're not an idiot. You're very smart. You're watching Finned Up, so obviously you're a very, very smart person. Austin Eckler has been playing out of his mind for the Commanders all season long. Let's take a moment to remember how Chargers fans tried to convince the world he was a bum, just like Mac from Always Sunny tried to convince everyone he was attracted to women.
There are 2 guys in this church that are gay. Who's the other guy?
After another set of back-to-back punts, the Eagles ran quite possibly the worst trick play ever seen in a Thursday night game. Nick Sirianni thinks he's Dan Campbell, and Kellen Moore thinks he's Ben Johnson apparently, as this led to a loss of 13 yards. Jake Elliott then went on to miss a 51-yard field goal, and this one wasn't even close. Third time's a charm, however, as he did hit a 21-yarder at the end of the second quarter, and we went into halftime with the Commanders up 7-3. 2 more super fun field goals started the second half, and in the third quarter, Eagles cornerback Cooper DeJean was flagged for pass interference, even though it clearly wasn't a penalty. And listen, I don't do this very often, but I'm playing the race card here.
Race card.
NFL officiating hates honkies. I said what I said. At the start of the fourth quarter, the Eagles decided to do the smart thing and run the ball a lot, as the day man Saquon Barkley rescued us from night man, also known as lack of offensive production, and took over the game. He had a run to the 1 yard line, as was outlined in his contract, which led to Jalen Hurts' tush-push touchdown and a missed extra point from Jake Elliott. Seriously, he missed another one. Can't make this up. A few plays later, Saquon did make it into the end zone on this 23-yard score. He is so fast and strong, and God, I love Saquon. He's just so much fun to watch. Good for him for escaping the offensive hell that is known as the New York Giants and Daniel Jones. No tush-push needed this time.
Fighter of the night, man.
The very next play for the Red Scare offense, white safety Reed Blankenship almost makes up for the BS pass interference call from earlier and gets a pick. NFL officiating still hates honkies though. And then Saquon gave us another big run, this time for 39 yards to go up 26-10 with 4:38 in the fourth quarter, and officially put this game out of reach.
Champion of the sun. You're a master of karate and friendship for everyone.
The Commanders, however, did get a garbage time touchdown to make the score look more admirable at 26-18, and let's take this time to check in on Commanders fans to see how they're doing after back-to-back losses. And that's all she wrote. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to check out some of my others, and I will see you Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time for the Sunday Slate preview. I love you all. Bye.